I'm Ganja Malik. You're watching Amaravati India, and I have with me one of the beauty queens here in Hyderabad. Well, please introduce yourself. So, first of all, I'm not sure.
You guys can be candid about it. Yeah.
Satisfied with all the Melnychenko? Yes, I will. Shall we?
No, I'm not.
Oh, no worries. I'm just putting it on the way.
Ready? Sure. 100%. 200%.
Angola, Noria ప్రస్తుతం అంతా ఉన్నారు. తను అడిగి తెలుసుకున్నాం ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది ఇక్కడ అండ్ ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ క్యారీ చేసుకోవాలి.
So I'm Ujjwal. I'm with PTI. We are just a news agency, just like Reuters, Thomson Reuters, and you have AP, AFP.
Thank you so much,
So,
guys.
your good name, ma'am?
Jasmine, Princess Jasmine.
So, tell us a bit about yourself, your name, and where you're from, and tell us what is your beauty with purpose.
Okay, so my name is Jasmine Gerhardt. I am from the little island of Ireland. I'm representing as Miss Ireland this year for Miss World. And my beauty with a purpose is called Dream in a Box. It is all about education and literacy. I was the first person in my family to ever go to college and to graduate, so it holds a really special meaning for me. And I think education is the key to break out of poverty. I've built schools in South Africa with the Melnychenko literacy hubs, and that inspired my idea for the box. So inside my box is my own book. It's called Sunny and the Safe Harbour, and it's all about finding a safe place as a child. I think it's very important that as a young person in Ireland, and everywhere in the world, it's important to find safety in where you are in your environment, and that's what the book's all about. It's all positive affirmations, stickers. They engage with the kids. It's very sweet. And inside the box there's different tools to enhance your literacy while you're creating your own story. So you create characters and a plot, and then you write down your dreams on a page, like I did when I was very young, and hopefully it manifests into something more real.
Tell us, what did you write on the page?
What did I write? Probably to become Miss Ireland. I have worked toward this dream 3 times. I competed when I was 17, when I was 24, and then I won when I was 25. But I always say in life, perseverance is the definition of success. Because if you fail in life, I think it makes the end moment of the success so much more rewarding. Because you keep working towards something that you really want in life, it does come true.
So with all the support, let's just say that you do have a opportunity to become Miss World. Tell us, what would you contribute back to the world, and what would you propagate? Is it literacy? Is that your core purpose?
Yeah, well, I am a lawyer, and I have a master's in human rights and European Union law. So Miss World would be a platform that I could definitely use to advocate even more so for education and literacy all around the world. But my everyday profession does this as well. So it would only enhance who I am as a person. But I would definitely focus in on education. As I said, I feel like it is the tool that does break poverty in life. I've been to Calcutta. I'm a Hope Ambassador for the Hope Foundation. I worked there last year. I've been to South Africa. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Ireland. I've been all over the world the last few years advocating for education and change in children's lives. And as a Miss World, if I had the honour, I would continue that journey on, and I would make a lot of impact all over the world.
So, considering what you just said, I think you're not, you are familiar with India.
Yes.
But the first time in South India, I guess.
First time here. It is my
So,
first time.
Tell us, how was your experience in Miss World? Have you been to places? Have you visited in the last 2 days any of the
Yes.
destinations? And how did you feel?
It's so stunning here. I was in Calcutta, obviously, so this is my first time in the south of India. But Telangana is beautiful. Yesterday we went into the city of Hyderabad, inside the Sharma, that's it, to the bazaar and the palace, and it was just impeccable. When I walked through Sharma, it felt like a Disney movie. It was just seeped in history and culture, and the people were so generous. They gave us gifts, and I just felt like in life it's the simple things that really mean the most and leave a lasting impact, and that's what Telangana and Hyderabad has done for all of these contestants that are here at Miss World.
So, just lastly, I wanted to ask, what would you like to say to all the supporters back home, and probably some you made here as well?
Yeah.
So,
I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Every day when I open my social media account or when I meet people and they support me, it means so much to me. It's so nice to know that there are people backing you in life and that people are cheering on your behalf, even if they don't know you. And that's so special to me. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much, India, for your support. Thank you, Telangana, for hosting us. And thank you so much, Ireland, for being behind me every step of the way.
thank you. All the best, Jasmine. Mike.
Yes.
So tell us your name and where you're from, and tell us what is your beauty with purpose.
Hello world, and Arikina Mascaram. I am Noemie Milne and I'm Miss World Guadeloupe. So it's located in the Caribbean. We are a French department, and I am here to represent my cause, that is a worldwide healing program. That's a charitable teaching program destined to help humanity prevent all illnesses and violence. So that's a holistic program. I mix my scientific knowledge because I am a psychiatrist in training, currently in last year. I'm also a spiritual teacher in Guadeloupe, and I wrote a book about human consciousness. So I am mixing all my tools to help us create a more harmonious society.
Tell us, when did your dream start, for Miss World, and also your purpose, when did it start? When did you choose this?
I think it's a life mission. Since I was very little, I always had these questions about society, about humans. I've always wanted to understand us more. So I did a lot of researches, and it came naturally. And for Miss World, it's really a life-guided experience. I have been invited to compete at Miss World due to my life mission, because I was already doing my purpose online, on local media in Guadeloupe also. So they invited me to compete, and when I look for Miss World on the internet, I saw that it aligned with my values, with the beauty with a purpose. So I've decided to give it a try, and since I am here, it confirms that it's really aligned with my values. So I'm really grateful to be here and grateful to visit Telangana.
I suppose this is your first time visiting
Yes,
India.
exactly.
And tell us, how was your experience? Have you visited some places yesterday, day before?
Yes, so yesterday we visited Charminar and the Shomala Palace. It was amazing. Exactly, that's my first time here in India, especially in Telangana, and I am loving it. You are very generous, very kind with us, especially here at Trident Hyderabad Hotel. The service is golden. For me, it's more than 5-star service because it's more like humanity. For example, in my room, I have some statues of deities, and every day they change flowers for me. And I didn't even ask for it, so it's a proof for me that you are very generous people, very kind people. I admire Indian culture, because in Guadeloupe we have multiple Indian ancestors, because after slavery, multiple Indian workers came. to work on the plantations, etc. So we have a great Indian community, and I have been able to connect with it. I've been able to take part to different Hindu ceremonies in Guadeloupe. So I'm looking forward to visiting the temples here. Tomorrow I'm going to visit a temple. So I'm so excited for it.
So lastly, I would like to ask, to all the supporters back home.
Yes.
I'm sure you made some here, I'm sure.
Yes. Thank
So
you.
tell us, what would you like to tell them?
I would like to tell to believe in you, believe in yourself, because we live in a very small island. Most of the world don't know about us, but this year is going to change because I'm doing my best to make Guadeloupe known around the world, and I think it's starting to come.
Thank you so much. All the best. So just tell us your name and where you're from, and tell us what is your beauty with purpose.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I am Yanina Gomez, Miss World Paraguay. My beauty has a purpose. It's about to share education to indigenous community, because the most important you can change the world is about education. I created a mobile school to bring education and art and indigenous people in Paraguay and in Bolivia and Chaco.
Just tell us a bit about yourself. When did your dream start, and when did your purpose that you chose started?
Yes, I am teacher and lawyer. It's for this reason my passion, my calling is teach. It's for this I created my social project, because has a beauty has a purpose. Let it be, touch life, awake dreams, and always believe in the power to the love and education.
So, is this your first time in India?
Yes, it's my first time. I am so surprised because it's amazing. The food, the people is very warm. One smile every day. You beginning your day because one namaste is amazing.
So just wanted to finally ask, back home to the supporters, and also you made some here for sure. So tell us what you'd like to tell them.
Oh my God, about Telangana? Yes, it's amazing. It's one wonderful city. It's history, it's people, it's food. Oh my God, take care with the food. Yes, but I think it's the best kept secret from India, because many moments we heard about Mumbai, Delhi, other city, but Telangana I think don't have nothing to envy to other city because it's amazing.
Tell us, what would you like to tell your supporters back home?
What? Repeat?
Your supporters back home who's rooting for you in this Miss World competition, what would you like to tell them?
In Telangana? What?
Your supporters, your fans back home in Paraguay,
Yeah.
what would you like to tell them, about this entire Miss World journey?
Yes, I felt a warm to the people from Paraguay. It's incredible how about one Pageant concourse we can union the country, and the people is very, very intense, and it's very emotional, and many fans here to support you. Así que thank you so much. Thank you for the people from India to bring his love for you, just because it's not easy to stay far away your house.
You can tell it in your language to your people.
Okay, in my first languages. We speak in Guarani and in Spanish. Muchísimas gracias a toda la gente de Telangana, de India, por recibirnos con todo el cariño y con todo el amor del mundo. No saben lo increíble y cómo me siento aquí. Ya me siento como en mi casa. Muchísimas gracias.
Beautiful.
Thank
Gracias.
No, resuelve. Cortado, ¿no?
Okay, I'm sure you have that ready. Yeah. Connection. Okay,
Right? So just tell us your name and where you're from, and tell us what is your beauty with purpose.
Okay. Hello, my name is Stacy Wamancisa. I'm from Peru. My beauty with purpose is called Katona. It's about promote inclusion, because I live with my aunt and I have the experience of exclusion. So my project is about promote workshops and fashion shows and tell about tell more about this issue because it's important that people have get involved. Well,
Tell us your background. When did your dream start? When did you want to become a Miss World or a Miss Peru?
where?
When did your dream start?
Okay. When my dream start? Oh, sorry. When my dream start? No. My dream start when I live with my aunt because I never thought about being in a pageant, but this competition is different, so I like it.
In your first language, in your own mother tongue, in your language, what would you like to tell your fans in Peru?
Okay. Yeah. Bueno, me encantaría hablar sobre mi Perú. Realmente estoy muy agradecida con las personas que me están apoyando. No es fácil estar en un certamen de belleza, sin embargo lo estoy dejando todo y más que todo es exponer sobre mi proyecto social que se llama Catona, poder hacer un cambio en el mundo es lo que más me importa. Y bueno, hoy estoy vistiendo uno de los diseñadores que se llama Leonardo Conde, es cusqueño. Entonces, nada, me siento muy feliz de traer todo el talento aquí a la India.
Muchas gracias.
I got it right.
So just tell us your name and tell us your name and tell us what is your beauty with purpose.
Okay. Namaste. I am Sri Icha Pradhan. It means desire for creation. And I'm from Nepal. So my Beauty with a Purpose initiative is something that will last for generations. It's a movement we're trying to revive. So a lot of you might know Pancha Tattva, Pancha Buddhas, right? And the prayer flags as well. That is something that is embedded in all our heritage. A lot of South Asian countries, and if you look, a lot of indigenous communities as well. So air, water, fire, space, and earth. That is actually truly a climate action plan. It's just not an art form. So I'm trying to bring that together into our climate action plan. I'm an environmentalist. I've worked in the field for my entire life, but I felt that value system, that connection with nature, the feeling that we are not superior to nature is missing in our plan. And if you look at our culture, we're very much embedded to nature, right? So that's what I'm trying to bring forward and say that Nepal is not just a vulnerable country anymore. It is a solution provider. I really want to flip the narratives that's ongoing, and that movement is something that we can take forward as a global solution. And that's what I want to give back to my country.
So when did this dream start and when did your purpose that you chose begin in your mind?
The moment that my father took me out in our garden, which had cows, birds, parrots, rabbits as well, a lot of agricultural farm. So I was very little when I started dreaming that I wanted to be there for the trees. And over time, just a moment before I came here, I realized that my purpose was dissolving. So just for the good, actually. So it was not because I was living my entire life to be an environmentalist. The clothes that I wear, the makeup that I put on my skin is all zero waste. It's all friendly to the environment. But I realized it's not to save the environment, but to be with the planet. So at this moment in my time, I've dissolved my purpose and accepted that I'm a human who just wants to breathe and be with the planet. And that is enough. Our climate action plan is simply that. It's not just about numbers and metrics and rushing to get the temperature right. It's about simply learning to respect the 5 elements of life. And that's what I'm doing here.
So I'm sure that this isn't your first time in India.
Yes.
You must have visited, so tell us how is the experience in India is.
I visited India India when I was very little, so I don't remember, but the photos are really amazing. It was at the beach. But the first time coming here truly, I would say on my own, I realized that Hyderabad, Telangana is not about pearls and diamonds truly, but about the pearly smiles that people have on their face, the diamond hearts that they have. It has really inspired me to be there for people around, because the warmth, the hospitality that you all have shown us has made us truly humble, you know. It has made us feel like princesses from across the world. And for a young woman to feel that, it is really life-changing. So I'm really grateful to you all for creating such a beautiful atmosphere. And I hope we were able to bring a little bit of smile on your faces as well.
Considering that you are very environmental cautious in your attire, your makeup, I mean, in India too, we have a history with that.
Yes.
I don't know if you'd be visiting Pochampalli tomorrow.
Okay, that's so cool.
So we have a lot of attires. So tell us, you know, to the people, you know, why do you think we need to, climate change is one of the crucial issues in our world right now, you know, with global warming and a lot of ozone depletion.
Yes. One thing is definitely the temperature rise, which is causing a lot of summers already here when it should be just spring right now. Similarly, a lot of natural disasters are coming, and we need to stay together during this time. So I don't want to say that we need to save the planet anymore. I just want to say that as humans, as life forms, it's a collective shift of perspective that's happening right now. We want to be closer to what is true to ourselves. So in a time where we are rushing, it's time to slow down and really reconnect to who we are. And for me, just respecting Mother Earth as her child is simply enough. So there are so many things, like my future generation will be born with plastics in their body. They'll be having more cancer rates as well. Cancer is a growing topic. Similarly, a lot of strokes and health problems are happening. I come from the most polluted city in the world, and to me, preparing for the pageant was the most difficult part was actually to simply breathe, because I was falling sick, right? So air and all these elements are so integral to our life. And perhaps to the clothing that we wear, the makeup that we wear, we're releasing toxins to the environment, we're breaking down ecosystems. And perhaps beauty starts from there, right? What we put on our body, what we put out in nature. So that's why I feel like we just have to be with nature right now.
Just lastly, you know, to your supporters back home, and also I'm sure after what you've spoken, you would make some here. What would you like to tell them?
Okay, so I am currently hoping that I don't expect votes from anyone. I know your support is right here with me, but I do expect you to go out, talk to a bird, hug a tree, touch the waters, and tell it how grateful you are for the life that it's given you. And that would be enough, and I would know that you're remembering me. Thank you.
All the best. Tell us, what is your beauty with purpose?
Perfect. So I'm Valeria, Miss Venezuela, and my Beauty with a Purpose project is something that gives me a lot of motivation and passion. I'm so happy for that, because I am advocating for quality education, but not the common or the conventional one that focuses only of forming brilliant minds. I want to instill in children essential values such as respect, dignity, non-violence, empathy, so they can grow up as women and men of success, women and men that know how to relate respectfully and peacefully with others and with themselves, and also women and men that know that there is nothing that can stop them for achieving their dreams. It's for that reason that integral education for me is essential, and I'm working for that using my book that I wrote when I was 14 years old. This is a book with a moral, with a lesson that it's for children, especially for them. And I am using it because children sometimes learn better when they have something that more dynamic form, fun or illustrated. So I'm so happy to be sharing with you this, and in such a wonderful platform that is Miss World, that embraces beauty beyond physical appearance, embraces beauty with a purpose.
Tell us, when did your dream start, and tell us a bit about yourself. And how did you choose this purpose? You know, education and not the conventional one.
Exactly. Well, this passion or this dream began when I was so little, when I was like 10 or 11 years old, because I always had this dream to be a beauty pageant title holder, but not just because of the beautiful things that comes with it, because of the sash or the crown. I wanted to inspire because I had a lot of role models in my life that after the contest, after the pageant, they dedicated their life to give a voice to the ones that they don't have voice. For that reason, I wanted to one day become one of them. And for that reason, I'm so happy to be here because Miss World is such beautiful and important platform to inspire, to give your voice, your message to those who need it, and also to make this world a better world.
So is this your first time in India?
Yes, of course.
How's your experience in Telangana, Hyderabad? Have you been to places?
Yes, of course. Yesterday we went to the show Mala Palace and I was amazed of how beautiful it is. I felt like I was in a fairy tale because this is so beautiful. I love historical places. I love to know new cultures, new people. People here is amazing because it's so warm, so welcoming. I love them because they are always like so happy to meet us. And this reminds me of my country because our people is also warm, welcoming. For that reason, I'm so happy to be here. Food, I love to try new things. I like spicy things. For that reason, I am enjoying it. I enjoy it, like to try new things, to talk with the people, to visit new places. Also, we went to the Charminar and to the Lat Bazaar. I had the bangles. Yeah, I like them because they are so colorful and they went so well with my outfit. I didn't took them off.
Okay, so lastly, to your supporters back home, and I'm sure you made some supporters here also.
Of course. To the people in my country, you mean? That they need to come here and to visit, to see with their own eyes how beautiful Telangana is and how beautiful India is. I would love to have more time to know every corner of India because I know that it's so diverse. And if Telangana gave me a lot of wonders, I cannot imagine how India can impress me then.
All the best. Just help so that I don't get it wrong. Where you're from, Canada?
Yes, I am from Canada.
Yeah, this is
Ottawa. Ottawa. Oh, perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was very nice meeting you. Thank you. I'll see you.
Pleasure is mine.
I'll see you on the 17th.
Yes, I promise you close to be there.
All right.
Record this.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
So, tell us your name, where you're from, and what is your beauty with purpose?
Of course. My name is Emma Morrison. I am from Northern Ontario in Canada. So I grew up in a very small town of only 1,500 people. And my Beauty with a Purpose project is called Ribbons, and it's aimed to uplift and empower Indigenous women and girls in my country through cultural empowerment, personal motivation, and financial support. Because Indigenous women, we face a lot of challenges in our country, but it's my role and my responsibility as Miss World Canada and as a fellow Indigenous woman to advocate for our voices.
Hi, just tell us your name, where you're from Ukraine, and tell us what is your beauty with purpose.
Okay. Hello world, my name is Maria and I'm from beautiful Ukraine. You know, the world took from me my beautiful university, the SATEX University, so after I became Miss Ukraine, I realized that now I have a voice that can be heard around the world, so I decided to became a global ambassador of the Rebuild SATEX University project, and I want to rebuild my university and share our story with the world.
Tell us, when did your dream start? Tell us a bit about yourself. And after Miss World, how would you pursue that purpose?
Okay, my journey started when I was 19 years old. I won Miss Ukraine, and now here I am. After winning Miss World, maybe I want to make changes, in the world to show our beauty, our strengths from Ukraine, and show all girls that they can achieve their dreams.
I just wanted to ask, considering what's happening in Ukraine,
Yes.
It's a tough time for your country.
Yes.
Tell us how you see this entire fiasco that's going on, and how much do you think peace is needed?
The only one thing I can say that it's awful that such terrible things happening in our modern world. It's awful.
So, is this your first time in India?
Yes, this is my first time.
So, tell us, how was your experience? Have you been to places?
Oh, I love it. I fell in love with Indian culture, traditions, and your kindness. It's so sweet. All the people are so kind to me. Yesterday, someone gave it to me, and bagel, yes? Is that correct? Yeah, and I really love it. Yes, thank you so much. Green, by the way, my favorite color, so it's such a sweet gift.
So, lastly, to all the people supporting back home, and also you made a lot of supporters here, I'm sure. Tell us, what would you like to tell them?
Again, sorry?
Just lastly, all the people who are supporting back home in Ukraine,
yes,
and I'm sure you made supporters here as well, what would you like to tell them?
I would like to tell thank you so much for support. I really appreciate it, and I want to represent my country as beautiful as it is.
Can you just tell us your name, where you're from, and tell us what is your beauty with purpose?
Of course. Hello, my name is Zoalize, and I come from the beautiful nation of South Africa. My Beauty with a Purpose project is called Never Too Young to Advocate, which focuses on youth development. But to be more specific, it focuses on development in the lives of vulnerable and orphan children back in my country. This is a big sector. There are over 2.3 million orphans in my country, and that's not even to name the children that have been born onto the streets and who have not been documented. So my core focus is to actually go into the orphan facilities to repair them, but also build classrooms for them. And we fundraise for scholarships so that they have a sense of safety and security in their lives through education. I've always felt the power in education. It's something that they're able to call their own. And seeing that these children have to share everything from food to a safe place to rest, having that one sense of safety and security in their lives has really been very impactful for them, and it has given me a new sense of purpose. To have seen how, stepping into their individuality and finding that sense of self has reminded them that their dreams are not out of reach because of where they come from. So they have given me one of the greatest blessings, and that is the blessing of having a big family. I come from a small family. I was raised by a single mother, so being able to be a sister to them has been a great honor and privilege. So I hope to someday go further with my project and be able to instill that sense of safety and security and purpose in their lives as well.
Tell us a bit about where did your dream start, and about yourself, and how did you choose this purpose?
I never really saw myself in a contest like Miss World, to be quite honest with you. I always knew I wanted to represent South Africa in some way or form, whether that be through the United Nations or a different organization that, really focuses on the core of people. But I was led to Miss World, and when I researched more about the system and what the organization promotes and stands for, I absolutely fell in love with the core of Miss World, the values and principles that they practice. It really aligned with who I am as an individual. So I knew that this was a place for me to represent my Beauty with a Purpose initiative, a place to represent the beauty of people, but more importantly remind others about the core of humanity, because I believe those principles have really been forgotten nowadays, and not even forgotten, it has become out of reach for people. So we need to be drawn back to the core of kindness and love, and that's what I'm here to do, to remind people of that hope.
Is this your first time in India? And tell us, have you been to places? How do you like it?
No, this is my first time in India, and it has been such a delight to visit Telangana. It is so vibrant, the people are incredibly friendly and so hands-on with everything. So I can't wait to return and see all the wonderful, beautiful offerings of Hyderabad.
Lastly, the supporters back home, I'm sure you made some supporters here. What would you like to tell them?
A big thank you. I stand here with an individual purpose, but I'm sharing, the dreams and hopes of so many, and that is a privilege to be able to carry. So South Africa, I thank you for trusting in me, and I thank you for supporting me. I'm sending you much love out of Telangana.
Much best. Spelling your name right, I don't want to get it wrong.
Sure.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Tell us your name, where you're from, and what is
I'm
your
sorry,
beauty
I
with
was
purpose?
eating gum. Hi, my name is Catalina Quintero. I'm from Colombia. And what do you
What
say?
is your beauty with purpose?
My Beauty with a Purpose is an hospice in Colombia. The first hospice in Colombia that we will have. It's going to take care about children with terminal illness to help them to, we know that that's a very, very difficult situation to the family, to the people that are around them. But we're going to take care about the economy, the food, the health care, the mindset, and everything that we could help them, we will help them.
So tell us, when did your dream start? And tell us a bit about yourself. And how did you choose this purpose?
Yes, for me, my dream starts with my father, because my father was very, very, he suffered a lot of poverty in his, when he was a child. So we start when we start with the foundation that we have at Colombia, that is Rompiendo Cadenas, that it helps the children that are there in Colombia. There is a lot of sexual workers, and then they have children, and then when they have children, they leave it, and we take care about them, and there it starts. But when COVID come to Colombia, we cannot continue with the foundation. So we start making another project that is the hospice.
Okay, is this your first time coming to India? And so
Yeah, it's my first time.
Telangana and Hyderabad so far that you visited?
I love it. You're so kind, you're so nice people, and I really love it. I really love the food, the culture, the architecture. Last night we was at the temples, and they are awesome. Everyone is so, so handsome.
Lovely. So lastly, to your supporters back home, what would you like to tell them? And also you must have made supporters in India as well.
Then you have to come to Hyderabad. You really have to, because it's amazing. People have another thinking about here, but it's not that mind. People think India is very different, and I saw it, and it's not that different. It's very nice. You have a lot of culture, you have a lot of architecture, you have a lot of people that are very, very nice. You're so nice. Everyone is very handsome, very cordial, very educated, and you have a lot of education also. And that's it. I think that people have to come to Hyderabad because you're amazing.
All the very best.
అన్న మీద అయిపోయిందన్నా ఓకే తీసుకొచ్చా
Hi, could you just stand together? We would just like to take all of you together,
Yeah.
So just tell us your name and tell us...
I have to take it or?
No problem, I can hold it for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Tell us your name and tell us, what is your beauty with your purpose?
Hello world, Namaste India. I'm Savane Kadiatu, Miss World Guinea. I am from the water-first country in West Africa, and I'm very glad to be here with everybody. My Beauty with Purpose project is to empower rural girl through education. As everybody knows the importance today, the importance of beauty with purpose. Oh, sorry. English?
It's okay. I have the same problem.
Okay. My beauty with purpose project is to empower rural girls through education, especially digital education, because as everybody knows that the importance of digital today, this current world is based on digital, and everybody should know how can I say that in English? It's okay.
Struggling, I understand. But tell us, where did your dream start? When did your dream start? To come to Miss World or be part of the pageant? And then
my dream start because I want to raise my voice for the rural girl. I think that they don't have someone to help them to talk about their problems, and I was very. I feel a pity for them. Everybody deserve education, and why not them? As in the world.
Understand? So can you tell us your name and tell us what is your beauty with purpose project?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Christy Guillaume and I'm from Haiti, Miss World Haiti. My beauty with the purpose is talking about the environment, the importance of the environment and the impact of the plastic. So I will start with the youngest. Trying to educate them and to let them know the impact of the plastic in the world.
So, hi, I would like to know your name and what is your beauty with purpose and where you're from.
Hello world, my name is Sabina Idrisova. I participated in my beautiful country, Kazakhstan. My beauty is purpose, the project dedicated to children with disabilities. We conduct creative classes, participated in performances, give support. We also help elderly and educated children about ecology. I believe that simple change it's change world, kinds and love. It's what's very important. Thank you so much.
Hi. So tell us your name and tell us what is your beauty with purpose project.
Okay. Hello, Namaste India. I'm from Mongolia. My name is Irtuzot Patpayr. My beauty with purpose project, save trees and save water. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Just tell us a bit about yourself and tell us what is your beauty with purpose.
For sure.
साइड सारा पे लेफ्ट साइड में आ जाइए ना टाइम हो रहा है ना सर इधर आइए ना एक्सक्यूज मी
चलो